Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to a brand new series on our Second Gear channel. We're going to start a Euro Truck Simulator 2 campaign as career save. We're going to add in the Pro Mods edition, which adds over 80 cities and 8 different countries to the game. I'm very excited to get started with this. The first thing we need to do is to start a new profile, because I want to start from level 1, not from our level 3, from the long 3-year-old series that we've had going on previous channel and on this new channel. So let's start a new profile, and I'll fill in this information and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, Zilla Jr., here's a profile picture, but I'll sync this to my World of Trucks profile picture eventually. I picked MAN Trucks as the preferred truck design. Coconut Company logo is fire, Second Gear Trucking, and we are all set to go. So we're going to create this profile. Now I do have a controller here. I'm going to need to tweak these steering wheel controls, I'm sure. Finish the wizard here, and we'll let this load up. We have loaded up here. Now, I haven't, when you start a profile, you can't immediately load in the Pro Mods. So we're going to just do this first episode. It's going to be a standard game. Then after the first tutorial kind of drive, then I'm going to go in and update the profile to add in Pro Mods and a few other mods and things like that. But for now, let's start Frankfurt. That sounds pretty good. Right in the middle of the map, I think. That should be awesome. So, okay, we're going to confirm our selection there. Do we want to go through the tutorial? No, we do not. Now, in this first episode, we'll do this short drive, and then I'm going to go through and just kind of talk a little bit about some of the parameters and kind of house rules for the career, and then we'll come back in the next episode with the Pro Mods loaded and do our very first real drive, if you would. The question I've got for us is, how long can I go without an accident or a fine? Here is our first garage. Welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Look at that, we got graffiti on the side. It's got one tiny bay. And from this brings me back. It was almost 3 years ago. Oh, we got bricks. The guy staring at him. Okay, here we go. At last you have a chance to experience your dream job driving a truck. Your own transportation company is now owned for business. Yes, but sadly you lack the money to buy a truck. That will be our first goal, and I have a plan. For now, you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver a load of carbon black powder. Is that like bomb stuff? That sounds explosive. To Transinet Dock in Frankfurt. Your employer has provided you with the vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Let's get this going here. I'm going to go change some settings. The default settings here on the wheel I know are broken. I'll be right back. So I was testing this earlier, and for whatever reason, they make the clutch the accelerator, the brake the accelerator. The clutch is the accelerator is the brake, and the brake is the clutch. I have no idea why, so I got to fix this. The other things I want to turn on here in some of the settings: automatic retarder, automatic engine brake, and then this is highly recommended if you're starting out with Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator: steering camera rotation. And I'm going to increase the factor a little bit to about 3/4 of the way. And then for steering camera rotation on reverse, I want it disabled. What this does is when you turn, your camera looks in the direction you're turning automatically. Super handy, but definitely if you're going to be trying to back up, you want to disable it for backing up because it's annoying for backing up. So I think that's enough settings for right now. We'll see how this works. I'm sure there's a lot of other things I'll tweak, and I'll probably talk about those as we go forward in the gameplay. So that should solve the main problem there that we had with our truck not going anyplace. There we go. Now I hit the gas and it goes forward. And let's say, oh, we're in this really cool facility here in Frankfurt. We got a standard vehicle, our carbon black powder. I can't really get a far away look at it. We got a nice little truck here too. And let's go. We got a 1 hour and 23-minute journey. That's pretty long for the first little job here. How do we get out of here, actually? This is interesting. Over there, maybe. Try this way. Get lost on our very first job. I'm wondering, do you think I can go 5 deliveries without hitting anything or getting a fine? Because one of the things at level 1, I mean, we have 2,000 euros, right? Now the wheel needs to be tweaked a little bit too. We have 2,000 euros, which is nothing. And some of these fines are going to be expensive for us. And damage to the truck and all that kind of stuff would be expensive for us as well. So we want to avoid fines and damage, at least in the early part. Although, if I recall correctly, and to go back to that idea, it was 3 years ago almost, in June of 2020, when I started that what's now 110 episode Euro Truck Simulator 2 save. So boy, it's been quite a long time that we've been playing the game here. And this is only the second career that I've started. I had one other like profile that I used just to kind of test stuff, but other than that, yeah, nothing really. I'm not sure why he stopped, but these Frankfurt drivers are so kind and friendly. Let's go. We're gonna just push it out here. So far so good. We haven't hit anything yet. We're making pretty good time here. But yeah, so it's 3 years with one career save, and we're level 34 and 110 episodes later. It's so fun actually to come back and just start completely fresh. We don't have a truck. We only have 2,000 euros. Don't have any money. Yeah, it's going to be cool. No skills or anything like that. So we get to do all this stuff again, which I think is going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. And with pro mods, I'll show you in the next episode, the map gets massive. We can go up to Iceland. I really want to go. So let me know where you think we should go. We can go down to Malta, Crete. You can go to Georgia across a ferry and stuff like that. Cool places though, the whole northern chunk of Scandinavia. And there's even an island you can go to way north of Norway. I think it's up by like the North Pole that you can go to, as well as Ireland, Scotland are in the game. That looks cool. Iceland. I kind of feel like we should go to Iceland first. Don't you? Let me know. But yeah, whatever people think we should go to first. And if you've driven with pro mods before and you know some cool places to go, by all means, let me know. I'm really curious to explore this new save and just kind of start in general a new career. The other thing that I wanted to talk about here, we got an hour and 10 minutes to go. So a lot of city driving. That's why it's going so slowly, I think. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is house rules for the save. So generally, one of the things I like to do with this career mode is first person point of view. I gotta slow down, I'm gonna get a ticket right away. First person point of view driving. So when I'm driving the truck, one of my house rules is that I have to be in the cab. So this view here, I don't do really external views. I just do internal views because I feel like that's more realistic and it's more challenging. I mean, every once in a while, I'll do an external shot of the truck as we're driving just because it's kind of fun to see the scenery and stuff like that. Is this guy gonna let me in? Better. Yeah. The other thing, have the truck, I'll stay focused, right? So that's one house rule. Second house rule is I almost always back up unless there's some kind of reason where I just don't have time on the real earth to do it, or like I'm super sleepy in the game and so I'm gonna pass out or something like that. Not like I'm sleepy, my game person is sleepy and we're blacking out in the truck or something like that, or we just don't have time and are trying to get a lot of stuff done or something like that. But for the most part, to be totally honest, if you haven't seen episodes in the other series, I really like the backing up. I feel like it's one of the greatest challenges in the game. And so I enjoy it. So I like it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I always looking forward to the hard backups at the end of a delivery and things like that. But other than that, then the real goal is to have fun and just enjoy the game. I'm not like super heavy into the technical details of the game, although I do want to explore more modding with this career mode to try to add in some other things and make some more tutorials for the game on this new channel. So, and if you are new, just to kind of explain it a little bit, I started a Zilla Blitz channel about 3.5 years ago that was kind of a mix of simulation driving and trucking and stuff like that, tabletop wargaming and strategy games. That channel, and then the episodes of the American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Snow Runner, Car Mechanic Simulator, and things like that. But I decided about a month ago to split into 2 channels. So this is Zilla Blitz Second Gear, which is going to house all of the simulation content. So American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. And I'm carrying over the old saves from that Zilla Blitz channel to this new channel where all the content will be. So that's kind of the backdrop of what's on this channel if you're new. And if you would enjoy subscribing, I'm going to try to have regular content come out on the channel, both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, and would love to have you along for the ride. So by all means, if you hit the subscription button, I would be greatly appreciated. It is, not only are we starting a new career with this game, right? So this is a first episode here. This whole new channel, like the Zilla Blitz main channel has over 10,000 subscribers. And this one, at the time I'm making this right now, has like 180 subscribers. So, or not even that, 160 subscribers, maybe something like that. So it's starting all over. Now, when I'm making this, when I'm recording this right now, I'm trying to record a bunch of episodes. So as I'm recording this right now, there are 0 videos on the channel. So it's not like I've put up a lot of videos and there's only, there's 100 and something subscribers. But yeah, so there's 0 channels. But be interested to see if it can kind of grow and how fast it grows and stuff like that. Alrighty, we're making good time here. We got 4 more minutes to go, and I've chattered away for the whole thing. One of the other things that this Pro mod does, slow down, I do not want to get a ticket, is it adds, I don't think all of the cities are just in the new countries, right? So it adds a lot of new cities in existing countries like Germany and stuff like that. It puts a lot of cities in there. So that's kind of cool too. So we got a lot of new cities we can deliver things to. Having said that, one thing that we can't do with this save is we can't use external contracts. And so that means that we'll be using the freight deliveries, and that makes another interesting part of gameplay too. The external contracts generally are more profitable and they track on World of Trucks. So I try to like to do those if I can, and I'll do those in the other save. But we have to use the freight contracts, which means that we use game time for delivery of early or late, and we don't use that pole. We go right in here. We going to IKEA? Nice. We don't use, what is IKEA doing with carbon black powder? Or maybe this isn't IKEA. Maybe this is next door to IKEA. 90, yes. Can we hit our first parking? How do we do this? It's like, what's that line there? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Can't we just come around from the other side? Oh, no, we can't. We can't get around the right side of the building. So we got to figure out how to get this in here and how to turn around. So the question is, can we make a U-turn? The answer is, yes, we can, for sure. And then we're just going to drop it right in. This is a nice challenging parking. I haven't done one like this in a while. At all, actually. So let's go this way. See if we can make a U-turn here. I love the nimble driving here. This is cool. All right, I mean, European trucks are so nimble and fresh. Now, we're going to be able to do this. So this is kind of our house rule. That's not going to work at all, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I'll just back up over there, straight, and then pull forward and back in. Okay, I got a plan. It's going to take a little while, though, but that's okay. I'll be back. All right, so I just swung around over here. That worked a little bit better, and then I think I can pull around and try to make it right around this corner and then just drop it right in. Sure. As we always say, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, don't hit that. All right, let's get this going here. Let's see if we can get our first 90 on the first try. I want to get as close as I can to that corner without hitting it. That's pretty close, I think. I can straighten it out, huh? I forget if there's anything in the way here. Oh, yep, forklift. Okay. We gotta miss that forklift. Using the force. I think that should be good. Yep. Now we gotta go around the forklift. Ugh. Actually, it's kind of fun one. I like this one. A little bit of lift from the forklift. I feel like we're doing pretty well. I feel like we're going to get this. We're going to go straight now. Give it to us. Yes! Whew. That was close. We were a little bit... We got a lot of space on this side, but I feel like... Yeah, we're in. That's pretty good. Nice. We got our first 90 on the first shot. That's going to get us 90 experience, which is a lot of experience at this level, because we're only level 1. We're going to be flying up in the levels. Let's see how we did. 82 kilometers, 1 hour and 33 minutes. 172 experience, and the parking to get us there will get us to level 2. No, we need 28 more experience. That brings us to the end of this one. After this episode, I'm going to go in and install the Pro mods. So we'll take a look at the new maps and we'll drive our first real Pro Mods mission, and we're also going to try to unlock as many truck dealerships as we can, because as quickly as possible, we want to get a bank loan and get our first truck, which I'm hopeful that we can do maybe even in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll put a link to episode 2 as soon as it's ready right up here. Whoa, extra bonus content. Don't click that close button yet. There is our garage. I love how it's covered with graffiti. That's so cool. We got to get our people out there and clean it all up. This is your headquarters. It's a pretty basic garage. Yeah, no kidding. May not be much, but it's a start. Yes. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you'll be able to move around in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. Thank you. All right, we're in the garage. We'll see you in the next episode. I'll put a link to it as soon as it's ready up there. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you drop in the comments where you think we should go, or if you have some good tips on places to see in Pro Mods that we may not have seen in the base game. Take care, everybody. Bye.